What's good, everybody? I'm TJV and welcome back to my Saturday Specials beat making series. Before we get into the video, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment letting me know what you think of the beat. If you like these videos and the beats that I make, I got a ton of music available on streaming. I got a ton of projects ranging from instrumental albums and albums I made with my guys Lennon, Ledesma, and LaRoot. My most recent project is my Saturday Specials instrumental album, which is all the beats I made for this series last year. Links to my website, all my socials, and everything is in the description and a pinned comment in the comments. As always, all the support is greatly appreciated, and let's get back in the video. So today, I got this 80s pop record. I'm doing a lot of driving the last few days in my Subarus, and because of that, I'm more in the mood to make something a lot more on the smooth side. There's an intro on this song I'm about to record in that I think is going to be a really easy flip just to throw some like kind of trappier drums and maybe an 808 on top of. And I think there also might be an opportunity to make something a little bit more challenging, but I don't know, we'll see what happens once we get it recorded in. But anyway, I'm gonna throw this on the record player, get it recorded in, and see what we can come up with. So the intro of this song will probably be a pretty easy flip. There's two paths we can take. We can either just kind of run with the intro that was recorded in, which is probably going to flag this video for copyright, but we move. Later in the song, there's a lot of more soloed out, not really soloed out, but there's like a quarter note of just like synth keys in between all the vocals. And I think we might be able to single those out and make something a little bit more left field. And there's also a way to do this where we can do both. But for now, let's just not overthink it, get the sample slice, and see whatever comes to mind as we're going through it. Also, I recorded all the way pitched down on the record player, but I think I want it to be even lower, so I'm going to drop it another couple semitones here real quick. I like that being pitched down even further, a little bit better, and I also did a quick tap tempo where it looks like the sample is at around 69, 70 BPM, which is pretty good for more of like a slow kind of driving beat. I guess already here's some of those little notes I was talking about you can kind of pick out. Mainly this one. I don't know, let's keep slicing and see what else we can find. If you would like to hold on. Okay, I think we got the slices we want. I'm not sure which way I want to go with this. Part of me wants to just make that first intro 8 bars like kind of like a hook section or an intro section and kind of go nuts with the other slices we have. I think I'm going to start trying to make the hard version of the beat, and then if it doesn't work out, the intro is super easy. We can just EQ out the low end, add an 808 and some simple drums, but let's try to see if we can do it the hard way first. The easiest thing to do when you don't know what chops you want to start with, just kind of start with drums, so I'm going to do that here today. Good kick. That wasn't the kick. That's funny. That might come in handy though. Get these drums recorded in. We'll leave hats off for now. All right, let's see what we got for these chops. Probably gonna need to do some EQing first to single out those frequencies we want. Killing the low end, maybe some of the high end, not too much of it though. Maybe a delay, maybe not, I don't know. Let's see. Let's get a mother ducker on here too, beef it up. Gotta find a sample chop I like. Maybe we can 16 level this one. Okay, I think I found the other slice to use. Not settled on a BPM yet. I think I might need to speed it up just a few. I think I'm gonna try to bump it up to like 74 BPM. Might be able to use this little cowbell I accidentally loaded in earlier. I like the pause in between, that kind of builds some nice tension. Let's try to add that 16 level this though, kind of get the velocity a little bit better. Add a little kick to this first bar. I want to use a cowbell for sure, I think. I don't know if I want to use that one specifically. Let's find another one. That one's a little bit better. It's got some nice reverb in it already. It's gonna sound nicer. That sounds really good. I did not think that was going to turn out that nice. I'm glad we decided to go the hard route. I'm going to figure out what key this sample chop is in and then add an 808. Alright, according to the MPC, we are in D minor. And let's find an 808 patch using the Sub-Factory plugin. I think we found our 808 and our 808 pattern. I think I just need to add a little bit of a compressor and a distortion to that 808. I think one of the last things this beat needs is a little open hat to kind of increase the punch of the drums. That's a go-to for me. Maybe we'll pitch it down a little. Alright, I like that. So I'm adding a little 16 level to mess with the tune of it and making a little bit of a melody out of those open hats. think I was wrong about the open hat being the last part. I think there's a little closed hat slide we want to add. And I think having all the drums together is probably what the hook's going to sound like. Fix those up just a little bit. And let's hear what that sounds like. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I want to add to this beat. I want to see if I can add in that intro of the song to kind of like add as another section. Like I said earlier, I think I might want to use that as like an intro, like a hook section. So I'm gonna add that and see how that turns out. Okay, I think I actually have one more sample slice to add to this sample loop. So I'm gonna do that quick. I'm gonna make that its own separate section. Alright, made that a quick 8-bar loop, and then I'm gonna have the section with the added sample slice, just kind of bring that in and out when I arrange it. Alright, like I said, I think the last part is to make another section of this, and then and just loop the intro of the sample, and then kind of bring that in and out. Mainly it's just like an intro of the song, maybe have it as a hook, and maybe have it as an outro. So let's get that recorded in. I think I'm gonna leave the delay on it, and maybe just take off the kill EQ. That sounds pretty good to me, I think. I guess in review real quick, before I let you guys go. So we took that 80 sample and we sliced out a bunch of like synth hits and like little quarter note sections. So I took a few of those quarter note sections and I used a 16 level. I mean, I think of the main theme of this beat was using the 16 level on here. Basically what the 16 level can let you do is just like mess with the tune and like how it plays. So for example, if we take this one, and we hit the 16 level of the tune, we can play it lower. And then I did that same thing with the open hats for the drums. So I took those slices and made a nice little sample chop loop by kind of bringing in sections of it that are like played lower than the actual sample, and then like kind of looping in other parts. And I really like how that chop turned out, to be honest. So the sample was definitely the most complicated part of the beat, just getting those chops straight. After we got that sample through, I just loaded up a bunch of drums. I was looking for drum samples that had a lot of reverb to them, trying to give it more of like a cloud rap feel, and I think that sounded good. It was kind of a mix of like a cloud rap, southern type thing, and I really like how those drums turned out. Once those drums were done, we added in that 808, which is a super basic 808. I think it kind of topped off the feel I was going for, with kind of something to kind of drive to. But I'm definitely really happy with how it turned out. I'm gonna go throw this into Ableton and get it mixed, mastered, and arranged. Really appreciate if you made it this far in the video. As always, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment, let me know what you think of the beat. If you like these videos and the beats that I make, I got a ton of my music available on streaming. It all ranges from instrumental projects I've made to albums I've made with my guys Lennon, Ledesma, and LaRoot. The links to where you can find all my music and my socials in the description, and a pinned comment in the comments. Again, really appreciate it if you made it this far in the video and all the support, and I'll catch you in the next one.